Hi everyone, I'm very happy to make this video for you today. We're going to paint Christmas trees. Here I show you how it looks in the cellulose paper and in the cotton paper, but today we're going to use this paper that is cellulose, that is cheaper. This one is how it looks in cotton paper, but like I tell you, we're going to use this cellulose paper. I cut this paper 5x7. The brand is Fabiano 1264. I use this one because I bought in a sale. We are closed next Friday, is Black Friday. I really recommend to all of you, if you want to buy good watercolor paper, go and buy in this Black Friday. I found a really good deals. These are the greens that we are using today, and I'm going to use these gold watercolors from Map Watercolors. I showed you this before. This set is very useful and I really love how shiny these watercolors are. The brushes for today I'm going to be using Escoda Perla number 6 and number 2. If you have the number 4, go ahead and use it too. I recommend a lot. These Escoda Perla brushes are one of my favorites. Paper towel and the greens that I have here. I'm going to leave the name for you of all the greens that we are going to use. I have a full set of these micro pens. I recommend if you want to buy the full set, but the one that we're going to use today is the number 12. To start painting the top of the tree, I'm going to use Dusk Yellow watercolor and my Escoda Perla number 6. Don't worry for the colors mixed together. This is more like an abstract. We want to look the colors blend together. So in the part where the colors get next to each other, just don't have to keep the same shape. It's very nice the texture that this color, because these colors are like granulated watercolors, so we have the texture of the paper plus the texture of the watercolor, and that really nice pattern that going to make the watercolor when mixed together. We're going to, while this one dries, this tree dries, we're going to start with the second tree. That's why I recommend to cut 2 pieces of 5x7 of the watercolor paper. So it's nice, you know, that for watercolor we have to be patient. I always wait that dries so you can do another painting while that time if you don't are a patience person. This next painting, we're going to do it we're going to start in the bottom first with a shadow green. All the colors and the greens that we use today I left in the description. You don't have to use exactly the same colors. You can go ahead with the greens that you have, but use at least 4 or 5 different greens. How you can see, I take the painting straight from the pan. I don't mix with too much water because I want these trees has a lot of saturation, a lot of color. So that's why I don't mix in a porcelain palette with water. When this tree is completely dry, we're going to start making the patterns with the micro pen. We're going to paint some Christmas garlands. I don't know if I pronounce that well. Like Christmas decorations for the tree, like Christmas lights. So you can do exactly the same that I'm doing right now, or you can go with another texture or form that you think that you like. But I think the most important and the most beautiful here is the background. I really love how blends together and looks together all these watercolors in the background. You can see these colors blends and looks so well together. So I really recommend if you can buy the same watercolors that I'm using right now, because are very high quality. I'm going to paint with the gold watercolor the lights of the tree. For the trunk, I using a dark green here, but I prefer and I really recommend if you do it with a burnt umber or with a brown color that you have, looks better the contrast of the green with the brown. And for decorate this tree, the second tree, we're going to do different textures in each color. In this one, I make some spots. In this color, I want to paint some Christmas lights. And I really like to use this number, the micro pen number 12, to make the decorations of the trees. I don't use smaller micro pens because then the details you can see it well. we finish with this exercise. It's a exercise that if you do it, you can do it in 17-20 minutes, because how we wait another watercolor dries, painting another watercolor. So this takes like 20 minutes, and it's a really nice gift if you want to give to someone that you love, to your friends, family. It's beautiful when someone gives you something that they make just for you. You feel very special. Here I show you how going to look this painting if you want to do it in cotton paper. I feel the for the textures, we have great textures with cellulose. I always love to paint, and it's easy to paint in cotton paper, but it's on you what you prefer. If you're going to paint in cotton paper, I love using Arches cold pressed. I hope you like this tutorial, and I wish I have more time to upload more videos here on YouTube, but now I'm really focusing in all my students in Patreon. If you want to be part of this amazing community that we are creating there, I'm very excited to have you there. You don't have to pay all the months. If you just can do it for 1 month, you do it for 1 month and do the exercise that you want. I upload a weekly tutorial for you. This month in December, I'm going to upload this Christmas card that you can make. I already upload this tutorial of this cute snowman. If you want to go and check in my Patreon, I'm going to leave in the description the link of my Patreon, and next week I'm going to make paint with you this nutcracker that I really enjoyed a lot to paint. Thank you so much for all your support, and thank you for your beautiful message all the time. I'm so excited to create all this community here with you, and to have all these beautiful people that send me nice message all the time. Thank you, and I see you soon with the next video.